Good morning. It's Philip with RTX Honeybees. It's March 12th, 2022. We're out here at Richland, 7:47 in the morning. Kind of a cloudy day, cool, about 60 degrees or so. Going to be setting up some swarm traps today. Putting in those Texas deeps, trying to put those into action. Thanks for coming along. I'm putting 3 Texas deeps and 1 old drone comb in the front. The reason I'm putting it in the front is, I don't know if you can see it, but if you put the Texas deep in the front, the bar at the bottom, it's a little bit above that hole on this one. Sometimes where that hole is, that bar at the bottom is doesn't make them have a free opening. So that one's ready. All right, this is the newer model, which doesn't require a strap. It's got screws. It takes a little longer though to open up. This one happens to have Texas deeps in it already, so I'll just remove one of those. Drop in an old piece of comb. I've got one of these that has bees in it out in the yard there. I think I'm going to use this one to switch out with that one. This has not had any swarms in it, so I will leave it. I'll let the bees. I'll take that one from the yard and hang it as a swarm trap after I transfer the bees into this one. And meanwhile, the bees will be maybe giving bee smell to this box, or depending on the size of that colony. I haven't opened it up this year. If they're really big, I'll just transfer them into a regular hive body. If they're small, they were a really tiny swarm last year that survived the winter. If they're still real small, I'll probably put them in one of these. Or I could add another box. I could go 3 high on it. So put that over here. This one has frames in the bottom and the top. Let's see what this one looks like. This one's brand new, never been used at all. This one also has them in top and bottom, so I think I will, yeah, go ahead and take these out. Actually, this is the one I'm going to switch out. This will be the one I switch out because I know it hadn't had any bees in it. It's the newer. Needs to be seasoned a little bit. I need to put some propolis in that one, so. More Texas Deeps. Yeah, that one has plenty of propolis in it already. I'll forget what I put in these, so I'm going to use a color-coded system using these push pins. Yellow is going to mean it's got Texas Deeps, and in it, if it doesn't have yellow-green, is going to mean it has some old comb in there. And red, if I run out of old comb, I'll put red in there. All of these I put up today should have old comb, but that means it needs a piece of old comb. I'm going to hang one of these up as a triple. See if we can catch a bigger swarm.
are about to get interesting. It was about this point that I realized that I had lost my microphone. Watch closely, and you'll see me react. Right about now. Where is it? Son of a gun. This cost me about 45 minutes to an hour. Luckily was able to trace my steps back to the cabin and get Alex to help me.
Okay, so we're gonna hang a triple deep one here, and I've got to tell you about a adventure I just went on. I'd lost my microphone. Matter of fact, I'd filmed that last part without sound anyway, and we reviewed the tape and finally figured out maybe where it might have dropped. But my buddy Alex came out here. He's studying to be a police officer, so he knows how to find shit. So step around here, Alex. Say hi to everybody. He's the hero. All right. So we got a triple deep here. Hopefully we'll catch a big swarm. I did catch a swarm here last year, but it wasn't very big. It didn't fill up the box. So what I'm gonna do is just open that up. Take my Q-tip, lemongrass oil. Put some drops on that, each end of that. Wipe it around this entrance right here. Fold that in half. Stick that in the top, just like that. And that one is set. Let's go do the next one. Alright, this one was a good trap 2 years ago, but didn't catch anything last year. I think it caught 2 or 3, probably 2 the year before that at this spot. All right, so we're gonna put one. Oh boy, this is broken. I'll figure it out though. Maybe screw from the bottom. Maybe I won't hang one here, Alex, because that is not. There it is. Okay. This brackets, this is the 3rd year for this one, so the front piece of the bracket broke. Need it to be centered. Oh, it's hitting the strap. Okay, that'll do. Okay. Since the bracket broke on the front, it'll come in from the bottom here. All right, that's it. Okay, this is my honey hole right here. I caught a swarm here last year, and I caught a swarm at that first one we put it. It was a three high. 2 years ago, I caught 3 swarms at this spot. So I'm really hopeful. In a minute, I'll take the camera and show you guys why it's here. But for whatever reason, this spot has done very well. All right, there goes Alex. Thank you, Alex, for helping us out. This one, but this is my sweet spot, my honey hole, right at the corner of my property. It's on this long, wide electrical easement. That's what bees like, is sort of flyways. So this is another good spot that I'm going to bring a box back to. But it's where this electrical easement intersects at this corner and this fence line. I have not caught any swarms here. This one was at this location last year. It's not in the shade, that might be hurting it, but I have caught them on the telephone pole, which is not in the shade. But anyway, I'll bring a box back here and hang it right there. This is another location that I'm going to put a swarm trap. I had one here last year. Once again, I didn't catch one here last year, but I didn't catch many at all. Just 2 out here last year. But this is on my deer stand, and it is on the electrical easement. It's sort of a landmark. Got my feeder and my hog trap right over there. Okay, just wanted to update you guys on this location. It's on that same electrical easement that cuts across my property. Deer stands down that way. Sits back in the trees a little bit. I caught one here very late season 2 years ago. Did not catch one here last year. So this location is a good spot. I think it's at the intersection of my fence row and the electrical easement right there. So it caught of the 2 swarms I caught last year, it caught one of them. This is going to be my new location this year. I caught a swarm in 2021 from a bucket trap hanging on this very tree, but I didn't bait it up. This is a little bit off the main path back here at my tank, my large tank. In Texas, we call them tanks, not ponds. So anyway, I didn't catch many swarms last year, so I'm kind of hoping I'll get one here. I'm gonna face the I'm gonna face the south with this one. That's east, and that's east, and that's south behind me. What bee wouldn't want a home with this view? Own little personal dewberry patch in bloom, and also Texas bluebonnets.
My apologies for the voiceover, but I didn't get a chance to close out this video because I had intended to put up 10 swarm traps this day. I only got 7 put up. Turns out I got into the bees and ended up working bees until it got dark, and then I had to return back to Capel. So just wanted to close this out, and then on the drive back to the cabin in the tractor. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope maybe it's inspired you to get out and hang some swarm traps. So much fun catching bees. I want to also let you know that I'm going to have a video coming out soon about these swarm traps and how I put them up in the suburbs near Capel. It's going to be called Urban Swarm Catching. It's Philip, the RTX Honeybees. Thanks for watching.